At times I'm not pissed off, but it's a lot to take in and process off the top. We talked, I told you that I had my thoughts, but it's not as worth mentioning the smiles and deep talks. We really did it big, flying up off the charts, leaving everything we were in a mess at the start. We gave it all in the making of this work of art, but we never took the time to heal our hurt hearts. We thought we were smart, flailing around in the dark. I mean, how the fuck were we supposed to not fall apart? We had so much ambition, it was written in the stars, but the planets were out of orbit like we saw it from Mars. We soared to the highest heights, fell to the deepest depths. I still love you more and more with every single breath, and I can say I'm sorry till the end of the earth, but an apology is still only as deep as the words. We hit the ground running to figure this life out. We made days into years through the ups and downs, forsaking the ground with our heads in the clouds, denying every lie as we were round and round. We hit the ground running to figure this life out. We made days into years through the ups and downs, forsaking the ground with our heads in the clouds. And I'ma go off for a while, but please hear me out. It keeps running through my mind when I try to ignore it. You don't have to listen, but I feel it's important. Never understood the impact of the damaging distortions, but it really was a journey of such epic proportions, still tearing me apart to address all the regret, because I never illustrated how it really had felt. They say actions speak louder. If that's really the case, then all I ever showed you is that I knew how to be fake. Not beating myself up and dwelling on my mistakes, I'm just saying how it was, I know you can relate. I'm about to raise some eyebrows, they like give me a break, cause despite all the complaining, I'll take all of the blame. I know that sounds so insane, I'll explain in due time. The only thing I have control over are feelings of mine. There's nothing I can do about what other people do, just keep on moving on till everything is brand new. We hit the ground running to figure this life out. We made days into years through the ups and downs, forsaking the ground with our heads in the clouds, denying every lie as we were round and round. We hit the ground running to figure this life out. We made days into years through the ups and downs, forsaking the ground with our heads in the clouds. And I'ma go off for a while, but please hear me out. So many things could have come to pass so different if I'd been honest with myself and stood by my decisions, or believed I had limits, never mind how you spin it. Every time I turned around I found a new way of sinning. If I could take it all back I'd probably change every second, cause I was never in a good place, my heart was a weapon, a ticking time bomb ready to go for the destruction. That's why everything we had suffered every interruption. I still believe that it didn't have to end how it did, but I gotta say I'm thankful that you stuck with the kid. You stood right by my side through the thick and thin, and you were still there for me when you knew we were finished. Words can't express the debt I owe to you, lady. You held on to my hand when my life was going crazy. You were taking care of me, you even had my babies, and I still am who I am, cause that's how our love made me. We hit the ground running to figure this life out. We made days into years through the ups and downs, forsaking the ground with our heads in the clouds, denying every lie as we were round and round. We hit the ground running to figure this life out. We made days into years through the ups and downs, forsaking the ground with our heads in the clouds. And I'ma go off for a while, but please hear me out.